Okay, the finals. We have to mulligan this one. Ooh, you'd almost think Voltaic Brawler was in here the whole time. Wow, been waiting for that one. All right. Opponent going first. All right. Looking pretty aggressive here. Brawler is going to force a removal spell immediately. And not one to be found yet. All right. It's good news for us. I think we know what our opponent drew that turn. I'll tell you that much. All right, let's get in for 4. Play Infiltrator and pass. A lot of damage on board. All right, so we'll lightning that. It's going to cost us all of our remaining energy, but... Oh. Well, yeah, I guess we still have to, don't we? It's not a huge deal, but... that will take all of our energy. Still get in for 7 on turn 4 on a mulligan. Oh, I couldn't play Hunt the Weak anyway. What was I talking about? We don't have the 4th mana. Okay, Harrier. Aha! Alright. Thriving Rhino. And my opponent blocks this. They take 4. They go to... I suppose that we just swing with the Brawler here. Offer the trade. If I attack with the Infiltrator too, I don't love it. Feels like taking my opponent to 5 is still not quite enough. Opponent's deck has a lot of 3/4s so far. So they get to drain us. I presume we're just going to attack with both and play the Monitor, I guess. Another Brawler is good. Actually, I guess... yeah, we play the Brawler and then we can pump the Rhino. That makes sense. All right. So I guess our opponent can block here and take 3. Yeah, it's not as cool as I would have liked, but... So, opponent's got underhanded design turned on now. Aha, the Sage. So, do we want to play the Sage? Lets us pump both our guys, but probably just need to pump the Brawler because it's probably going to be the one that dies anyway, I assume. And then we just play the Monitor. I mean, obviously I want Fire Weaver to do something too, but I think Monitor is better on this board. So they must have like impeccable timing or subtle strike. Huh. Okay. 2 cards left in our opponent's hand here. We'll play the Monitor. Okay. Angel. All right. I guess we Pyro Helix. Menace and swing. We are real close to lethal here. Restoration Gearsmith, bringing back the Augmenter, I imagine. Okay. Okay. So, we can, I guess, just play Fireweaver plus Sage. We can't hunt the weak for anything too exciting here. Alright, I guess that's going to be good enough. I mean, I can give Menace and force him to double block and make the trade. It's not quite good enough, though. So we'll go Fireweaver Sage and pass. And then we're at least, you know, P-Foul is going to do some work, so we're close to lethal here. Opponent's got to play the Augmenter again, get a bunch of bodies to block with. And we are just like an artifact away from lethal at this point. I suppose opponent kind of has to attack. No choice. So, start your engines. Well, not quite good enough. So I'm a mana short of being able to hunt the weak plus Menace, which would definitely be lethal. I suppose I can P-Foul. So I can give Menace, which forces a double block. But it's not good enough. Yeah. If I'd drawn a land there, it would have been lethal, though. All right, we'll go P-foul and pass. Take our opponent to 1. Uh-oh, yeah. Unfortunately, the game is slipping through our fingers here. I don't really want to hunt the weak to take out a Wispeaver Angel. 2 for 1 myself, but may not be left a choice here. It's a lot of bodies on board. We don't have our Fireweaver anymore. Yeah, might have to do it. There's a freighter. Can afford to take another hit here. So if I play the freighter into start your engines, and I draw land, I can give Menace. This will have Trample, and then opponent's just got too much. I mean, they only have 4 life, though. It's tough. Unfortunately, Freighter doesn't even successfully hunt the weak fight with the Wispeaver Angel, so Angel's kind of making it difficult for us. If opponent swings next turn, too, I might just have to... Ugh, that's really ugly, though. Like, 2 for 1ing myself here is really bad. It actually leaves me with relatively bad blocks. Well, yeah, pretty bad blocks. Opponent's got 1 card left in hand. Yeah, if I play the Freighter, my opponent takes me to 6. And then I'll have a Freighter next turn with Start Your Engines. So that's 7. And they only need to block 3 of it, so they could just block with... Well, they need to block 4 of it, so they could block with that and a Servo, and they can still block my remaining 3 guys and be just fine. So I think we have to 2 for 1 ourselves here, which is pretty unideal, but... I guess necessary. Yeah. Not what you want to do, but kind of a tight spot. All right, so block this and take 5. Oh, geez. All right, on to game 2. So black-white felt like we were winning that whole time, and then we ended up losing. So we were a land away from winning at one point, right? No, I guess not, because the opponent had the Essence Extraction. Yeah. All right. Anything we want to change? I don't think so. We'll stick to the same thing and try her again. All right, we'll play first. Yes, sand is actually really good. Nice. Nice timely land. Get in with our brawler. Play the Rhino and pass. Okay, so if we'd gotten the 4th land there, it's not a huge deal. Yeah, it's not a huge deal. So we'll just swing with the Brawler and the Rhino. Pump them both. Alright, so kill both the guys. Deal 3 to our opponent. And I can play the Cobra, but we're going to play the Sage. That way, if I find something better to play next turn, like, say, the Hunt the Weak, I can still pump my Rhino as well. And Cobra doesn't do much against the Servo anyway. Alright, that's kind of exactly what we wanted to see, since it just doesn't do much for our opponent. So, guess we can play Skiff and attack with Rhino and Sage. Sure. So play the Cobra. Turn on the Skiff. Smash. That should be lethal. Alright. Game 2 is ours. So just kind of an Artifacts Matters, black-white value deck with some good removal. Do I want to ditch the Start Your Engines? I mean, I can. Played okay for us that one time. Let's just keep trying it. I mean, the games we see Voltaic Brawler, I guess we saw it game 1 and we still lost, but we also haven't seen a Quicksmith Genius yet. Now that I've said it, we're going to have it in our opening hand, because it's just too weird that we haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I think we're fine. We're good. Oh, we also haven't seen Chief of the Foundry. That's kind of weird. This is a keep. I mean, it's a strong start. Oh my god, the Courier. Coming up. That was a really timely draw there. Beautiful. Oh my god. No white mana from our opponent. Very important to note here. Alright, so we're still going to play the Freighter. This much I'm sure of. And we're still going to be swinging with the Courier too, because our opponent's just way too tempted to block the Brawler here. They kind of have to, I think. I mean, I'll happily trade off our Courier for the Screecher as well. Yeah, so we get to trample over. Play the Freighter. And pass. So next turn we can technically play Brawler and make Courier ditch our hand, which I'm okay with. We'll see if I need to just yet. Well, guess I'm a little bit less tempted to do it now. But we're certainly going to play the Brawler. Alright. I mean, if my opponent kills the courier, I'll probably just ditch it then, but otherwise I'm going to be a little more patient. Alright, club security. It's one of the boldest attacks I've possibly seen. Ah, fragmentize, okay. Guess that makes sense. Okay, so now we just play the gremlins. Swing with the team here. So, yeah, I probably do it at the end of my opponent's turn, I suppose. I mean, I don't necessarily want to do it. Well, I mean, we can do it next turn, too. Yeah, sure. Let's be patient with it. I mean, this courier is going to have to do a lot of rebuilding for us, so. There's a Screecher. And Servo Exhibition. It's a lot of dudes. It is a lot of dudes. Chief of the Foundry. Yeah, it's pretty cool here, actually. So, play the Chief. Do we have double? We should check double reds, double greens. We do not have either. How did I not notice that during deck building? We have more red in the deck, though, so we want to tap more green sources. Pump our Gremlin. And swing. We're going to draw 5 here. Yeah, I think I'm ready to just draw 5. Not the most exciting draw 5, to be perfectly honest and frank, but that's all right. All right, it's a big dude. It's going to be difficult to deal with. Let's see what we got here. That's another worthless draw, unfortunately. Man, leave it to Alex Stephenson to draw 5 and not do anything, huh? So I guess we'll kill the Screecher. Leave it to Alex Stephenson to draw 5 and do nothing. What? My opponent's only drawn 1 card a turn. I'm drawing 5. How come they're seeing action? Let's see here. So I can harness lightning, take out the Mastodon. My opponent can activate the Freighter, though. And then technically smash back for lethal too. Jeez. Well, all right. I guess we harness lightning the Mastodon. So we'll see if he crews in response. Yep. So we can smash with both. Opponent can block with a servo to not die. And then they'll be left with one servo to crew that, to crew this, which is only 5. If they draw another creature, we die. But I think I'm going to just go for it here. Because I don't have a good block on Freighter anyway. So we basically just hope they don't rip a creature. If they rip a land, they're in trouble. Now they're in Pyrohelix range. We do have 2 of those. Guess this is where Wildest Dreams would be good. Alright, Start Your Engine is pretty unsexy, I admit. I admit. Not a very sexy card. No! What'd you get? Oh, man. Alright, this will probably be the last time I play Start Your Engines. I wanted to give it a try, but yeah, it's pretty bad. And we are very dead. Alright, that sucks. We had a ridiculous turn progression in this game, too. We really did. We had just an absolutely absurd turn progression. We still lost. So, pretty disappointed. But disappointment is a part of Magic that you must learn to stomach. So, here is me stomaching it and accepting the loss in Game 3, Match 3. And we are back to doing more drafts for you guys. So, thanks for tuning in. I really loved our deck. I thought it was ridiculously powerful. We had some absurd turn progressions. Still ended up losing in the long run, but that's okay. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for more soon.